Joe Kleen, Southern Hospitality, February 15th, 1990, 166. The uniformed name tag, very tall, very gaunt, very young, extremely dark-skinned, with two front teeth that overlapped in a way that, despite their common origin point, splayed and skewed from one another. Hyatt's minibus driver stepped down from the bus and declared, "I need to check in at the front desk. Won't be but a minute," before he quick-stepped through the reception area's oversized automatic glass doors. Joe watches as driver Idris Shaish turns left and scurries down the hallway that leads away from reception rather than heading right towards it. Finding the driver's path and words at odds with one another, Joe cocks his head and bites the right side of his lower lip until he recalls that the restrooms lie in the direction the driver heads. Ah, he thinks, I betcha. Driver Idris returns at a leisurely pace, checks his watch, nods and says, "Good morning, minibus for the ring road," his gap tube producing a slight whistle when enunciated S sounds. "Yes," the father of three replies. "We're going to the scenic railroad. Of course, you'll be second stop right after the airport." This declaration eliciting three unintentional whistles. "And we're all heading to Mount Liamwiga," Courtney says, circling her hand to indicate the 6 Kleens and 2 lanes. Fine, the driver says before stepping into the bus. "We follow the same route regardless. Never know who's waiting at a stop. Come, he beckons with 4 more inadvertent whistles from the driver's seat. The family of 5 sits behind the driver. The mother with a daughter of approximately 15 years directly behind, while the father with his 2 sons, one 13, the other 17, take the 3-seater directly behind the door. The males sit youngest against the window with Dad at the narrow for 3 bench's edge. Seated, the youngest child asks, "Why does Daniela get to sit with Mom?" "Just sit quietly," Dad says, shaking his head. "It's not even 10 minutes to the railway station." "How do you know?" the 13-year-old inquires, a slight but not overly overt aggressive look to his question. "Your father knows things," Mom says, shaking her head slightly. The girl says, "The driver just said it's right by the airport, and we know how far that is." "Duh," she adds with an eye roll. "That's enough, Daniela," Mom says with a heavy exhale. The Lanes and Kleens clamber into the bus, where Kelsey, Courtney, and Kat take the hindmost triple bench, while Adam and Phil take the farthest back double. Misty and Joe sit directly behind the father and son, and Justin takes a seat behind Daniela and her mother. "Why does he get to sit all by himself?" the petulant youngest child asks. "You're welcome to sit with me if you'd like," Justin says, patting the empty seat next to him and raising his eyebrows. "Oh," the boy responds, turning slightly backwards into his left. "No, that's okay, thanks." "Don't mention it," Justin replies, his hand covering his grin as he turns his head towards the window as the bus lurches forward.